So I think a lot of SaaS businesses, there's a bit of confusion around when you should set up an affiliate program. In your view, what's the best time to set one up?
So this is a difficult one. I talk to a lot of customers who want to know whether it makes sense to set up an affiliate program from day one. It is harder to launch an affiliate program when you're also launching your business. It can work, like this example that you gave me. I've had other ones like this as well, where we actually had a case study on our website for a company called Cometly, and they launched using Rewardful as like for their affiliate program. So they launched using an affiliate partnership, and I think by the end of their launch week or whatever, they were at $54,000 in monthly recurring revenue.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and the way these launches, and I've seen other ones, they tend to work is like you actually do like substantially more than that in terms of gross volume, and then obviously a lot of churn, and but then it kind of normalizes at like, so maybe they did like 120 or 1,000 or something like that. People try it out, they churn down, and then you've kind of got a baseline of, whatever, right? I had one a couple years back. In their first 3 weeks, they did like $700,000 or something like that.
Wow. Okay.
And as far as I could tell, that was them launching the business. And then it kind of settled down at a much more, it was like still six figures in MRR probably.
Is that like, that's going to be an outlier of
Absolutely.
obviously, or okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
is there,
but it's an outlier, but there's nothing to it. So what I would observe in any time I've seen that type of like a launch, which I think before I got into SaaS, I was creating instructional videos for sports, and I was kind of educating myself in like the online course community, right? For as much as that community is filled with a lot of charlatans and things like that, they knew how to launch products. I think affiliate marketing is very good for that type of model in that world, because if you're launching a business, you're in an area where like by definition you don't have customers because you're launching, right? And partnering with people who have credibility and access to a customer base that you want to sell into, that's the way to go. And I think there are memes about this where it's like, first time founder is obsessed with product, second time founder is obsessed with distribution, or whatever that sort of phrase was. An affiliate program can basically allow you to rent access to somebody else's distribution. And in every instance where I've seen someone launch a SaaS using an affiliate program, they've got some sort of, if you want to call it, proprietary relationship with someone like this and it's usually not like a huge number, right? It's usually not like, we launched to 1,000 affiliates. It's like, it's usually about a dozen affiliates. And those affiliates are like well known within their space or whatever, right? So like, I'm trying to think of an example. Like if I wanted to, I don't know, create some sort of SaaS for personal trainers or something like that, then I would probably want to partner with some sort of influencer or someone who's like, going to be able to drive those kind of results, right? It's harder because one, like you'll have to have some way of selling someone like that. Either you already know them, you really know the space really well, and you can basically convince them to promote your product on an affiliate basis. I think a good example of that, I don't know if he launched it or not, but I was going to say with ConvertKit and Pat Flynn, I'm pretty sure that Pat Flynn was like given equity in ConvertKit, as well as being like this mega affiliate. If that's your model, you want to try to launch your business using the affiliate program, it's possible, but it's going to be challenging. What's more likely going to be the case is your affiliate program is going to be a secondary channel that you add to a business that already has one or more channels that work. And the reason for that, and this is the reason why launching is difficult, putting aside the proprietary partnership, whatever, the reasons it's difficult is because of lack of product market fit. Most SaaS products or any kind of product, when they first come to market, they don't have product market fit. And it's usually an evolutionary process to get it. It's not like you launch, everyone loves it, and they just come pouring in. Like so, you do see that sometimes, like let's say with products like Lovable or these other things that just kind of catch fire in the zeitgeist and they blow up. Most products aren't like that. Most products, they come out and it's like you really got to iterate to product market fit. It takes a long time. Affiliates are generally not going to be along for the ride with that, right? So if I'm an affiliate, I'm basically playing an earnings per click game. I've got traffic I can send you, and the revenue I can generate is maximized based on how much money each of my clicks is going to be worth. The only ways that you can improve earnings per click is improve conversion rates on like at the top of the funnel, and then improve the lifetime customer value, right? And in both instances, me as an affiliate, I have no control over that. And so if your landing page, your messaging and your like everything is, you haven't figured that out yet, your onboarding is kind of leaky, the product doesn't really deliver on some whatever, right? Like figuring all that stuff out is difficult. So yeah, that's kind of that's why it usually is something where it's like you're going to iterate, you're going to be working. Your first customers are probably going to be like within your network. They're probably going to be like organic social. You're just like interacting with people on Reddit and communities that are relevant to you, or Facebook groups, or if you've got a Twitter following, you're engaging with different communities on Twitter for indie hackers or whatever. And then once you've kind of got to a point where it's like, okay, like we've got a few thousand in monthly recurring revenue, we've got like a reliable amount of customers that are signing up through whatever one of these other channels. If you then add on an affiliate program, it's going to work way better, because building up an affiliate program, it really relies on a lot of the things just like your marketing generally relies on. You need to have messaging, all that landing page kind of stuff, right? You need to have collateral that, different blog posts outlining different use cases for your product that you can share with your affiliates, that they can share with their audience to say, hey, use XYZ tool because it's, this new social media management tool that does everything on autopilot. It's like, this is how they do it for this industry and that industry and that industry. You need to provide them with ammunition that they can use. And if you won't have any of that stuff when you first launch, it takes a while. So yeah, you can definitely launch with an affiliate program, but it's definitely hard mode.
Hey, it's Ryan here. If you liked that video, please click the like and subscribe button somewhere down there and check out the full interview right over here. Go on, click it. You know you want to.